Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, of course. Haven't done a Walking Dead video in a couple days, since, of course, the Rick Grimes, big issue 191, ending, review video or whatever. But for the TV series, it has been a couple days. So, because we've been talking about Game of Thrones, we've been talking about Fear the Walking Dead, we've been talking about the comic a lot. So, finally going to be doing a TV series video for today, and this one is going to be, of course, our weekly character spotlight, Saturday spotlight for you guys. This one is going to be a really interesting one. I really like this choice. This one is going to be doing a Alden character spotlight video. So far, of course, Alden is a character that's been in the series since Season 8, Episode 2, to Season 9, Episode 16, the finale. So, he's had a pretty decent runtime, of course, so we'll have to see if he survives Season 10. I kind of do hope he does, and, of course, we will get into his character just in a minute, but I do want to give a shout-out to the person that suggested this topic, which is Cade Woody. So, of course, go subscribe to Cade Woody. Does a lot of comments on a lot of my videos about the Plague. The Plague videos are still coming. It's just there's not much about the series right now. But on May 10th, we are getting the synopsis for the second half, so I will do a video on the Plague on May 10th. So look out for that. Let's get into the Walking Dead Alden character spotlight video now. So, okay, so Alden. Now, he is one of the best characters, I think. One of the best newest characters, I want to say. Of the series, because we don't have many characters right now, and honestly, Alden is probably a character that could use more. Now, he's kind of a remix of a character in the Walking Dead comic book series called Dante, who actually hooks up with Maggie after a little while, around this time in the comics, but of course Maggie isn't there, so we won't see that. Now, he was with Enid instead for the TV series, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. If you guys seen the reviews, you guys know I don't really like the whole relationship between the two of them. But it's whatever, and, that's, I guess that's an okay add-on, I guess. So, of course, he starts off as a savior. Of course, they make him surrender during All Out War. He's kind of one of the prisoners, and I really like, too, how, he's kind of a prisoner throughout Season 8. He doesn't get too much time, but we get the idea that he's a pretty good guy, and that, he had the chance to leave. Some of the saviors did leave in, which one was that? Do Not Disturb, right? Which one was that? Was that episode 13 of season 8, where the saviors are, let out, but he and a couple other the saviors kind of stay back. So they basically let him join at that point, and I think that's the name of the episode, or, no, Do Not Send Us Astray. That's the name of it. Why am I thinking Do Not Disturb? Is that a Fear episode? I think that's a Fear episode. I did a Fear video yesterday, so, yeah, that's probably why. So anyway, so of course, after that, Rick and the others, they kind of do trust him, and I like it too when he's like, Rick's like, well, where did they go? And he's like, we already told Maggie everything, so tell me, So, I gotta love Rick, still miss Rick in the series, but, anyway, so, Alden becomes basically a character in the group, of course, leading into Season 9, after the year-and-a-half time skip that we got after All Out War. He is really part of the group, and, we get to see, him sing at the funeral for, Kent, right? Yeah, Kent, and, Tammy and, Earl and Tammy's, son. And of course, yeah, he sings, I believe, at his funeral. So that's pretty cool. We get to see that he's pretty much joined the group at this point. He's telling Rick what's going on with the bridge, and he's, really fitting into the group at this point. And of course, we don't get too much from him for the rest of the time, because it's pretty focused on Rick around this time, early Season 9. But for sure, I definitely do like the whole thing with Alden, and especially when he's telling Rick about what the Saviors have been doing and stuff like that. And I like, what did he say? Something about the Saviors or whatever, and he's like, who's that sound like to you? And Rick's just like, Negan, So I forget the exact conversation they had, but it was really, really cool. So then, of course, during the time skip, he's at Hilltop, and boom, he's with Enid. So I don't know what to say about that, but it's there. It's part of it. That's fine, but it's pretty weird to me, but I really just couldn't get used to their relationship at all. But we have Alden and Luke that, of course, go out, and, what did they go out there for? They went out there for, I think to, find the others or something like that. And, of course, they get captured by Alpha at the end with the trail ends here. So, in the comics, it was Luke, but it was Dante, kind of the character that's supposed to be Alden in the TV show. Because he was called Dante in the comic, he's Alden in the TV show. Yeah, they're pretty much the same character, basically. So, we get to see that, of course, and in the comics, when Alpha stops them, she says, don't move, but in the TV series, she says, trail ends here. So that's really, really cool. So we get to see that, of course. We get to see that they're captured, of course. They do get exchanged, and the exchange does happen for Lydia, and we get to see the fair go on here. So, of course, he is, at the fair with Enid. Everything seems good. Everything seems perfectly relaxed, and then, boom, the whispers come in with Alpha and all them, and of course, Enid is killed. So, he's kind of looking around when him and Luke are singing really, really dark, and he's looking around, and it cuts to her head on the pike. Oh, man. Enid's death was definitely really impactful, for sure. I didn't expect Enid to die. I didn't. I really didn't at all. So, of course, in the finale, he kind of, hates Lydia for it and stuff. And, he says something to her in the finale and kind of pisses Daryl off. So, we get that, of course. And, basically, Alden is probably back at Hilltop, I'm guessing, with the others now. But that is basically it for Alden's character. So, I definitely like doing this character spotlight. This is a cool character. Definitely Alden is a character that, for sure is an interesting one. We're going to have to see if he survives Season 10, of course. But I actually do think he will. I think at least 11 or 12. But you never know with The Walking Dead. They kill off pretty much everybody at one point or another. But it's not Game of Thrones bad where they kill tons of characters in one episode. But well, actually, except for episode 15. But, anyway, so write your comments in the comment section below. And, of course, what do you think about Alden's character? Big shout out to Kate Woody for suggesting this character spotlight. Next week, of course, we'll have to see who we get for the next week's character spotlight video. That is up to you. Write down in the comment section below, who do you want me to do a character spotlight video next Saturday? Write that down in the comment section below. And you might get picked, depending if you're the first comment for the suggestions. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.